This is the first snow day here in my city. Normally it does not snow a lot, but it always feels amazing to see everything white around. So let's go have a walk. Hello everyone, I hope you are all good. I'm Photorabs, a portrait photographer based in France, and today's video is gonna be about just walk and vlog in the snow. I have with me the DJI Action 5 Pro and the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. I have set them to 4K 60, wide field of view and mega field of view on the Ace Pro 2, rock steady on and stabilization on, HDR off on the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, face priority. We don't have face priority on the Action 5 Pro, and the HDR unfortunately is always on as to what we know so far. So I'm not gonna compare the image quality, it's just gonna be a walk and talk here in the snow. And sorry if you will see me a lot wiping the lenses, but I want to avoid to have the snow on the lenses. In my last video with the Ace Pro 2, when I was testing the audio, I got lots of comments why the edges are so warpy, and I tried to answer in the comments that I've been testing some close-up filters. That's gonna be for another video. And in today's video I'm not trying to compare the image quality, I'm just trying to go have a walk outside, because it's been 2 days I'm at home because I had some fever, and now I start to feel a little bit better, and I saw that everything is starting to be white. So yeah, let's go enjoy a little walk. I've been testing these two cameras in different conditions, whether in low light, in daylight, in foggy situations, and here could be maybe just another video about these cameras in white scenes in the snow here in my city. Wow, that's amazing here. Wait. A few days ago I posted a video about a reply that I got from DJI concerning my video about the 4:3 ratio, and thank you DJI for watching my videos. And by the way, I got another reply. I'm preparing a video about it because I asked them lots of other questions that I have and that you asked on my videos. So I got some questions, I got some answers, sorry, and I'll be sharing them with you later on in another video when I'll be in a warmer scenarios than this one. I'll be in my home studio recording that, so just wait for it. But yeah, I'm trying to ask them as much as possible everything that comes to my mind regarding their cameras. And if you have some questions that you would like to ask for DJI, you can write that to me. I will make sure to transfer these questions. In the same time, if you have questions for Insta360, by the way, I can try also to transfer these questions in order to serve you in the best way possible. So yeah. I've been getting also a question about which camera you prefer the most, the Action 5 Pro or the Ace Pro 2. Which camera would you buy? Well, I have them both, but I can say that, well, it's a very hard question, and it's somehow a tie. It depends literally on your preference, on how you would like to use this camera and what is the use that you need from these cameras as well. For example, I love the face priority on the Ace Pro 2, and the pure video mode is amazing. In low light It's way better than the DJI. Remember that DJI, it's the first time they add this feature on their action cameras. It was not there last year. So this is the first generation of action cameras from DJI that has this low light performance. So it should be better next year, in my opinion. But for now, I think literally that the Ace Pro 2 is doing a great job in low light. It is doing a great job in the overall exposure, even if you might say that the image is, well, a little bit oversaturated and the image on the DJI is a little bit less saturated. But honestly, I think that the phase priority, especially for vloggers, because once again, more than 90% of users of these cameras will prefer to use them in a vlogging situation, to record some family moments, some travels, and so on. So for these kind of things, the Ace Pro 2 is a winner. Add to that, the internal microphone of the Ace Pro 2 is amazing. Even in high winds, it was good. Now you are listening to the audio, although I'm recording with this here, but I will drop the audio from the camera from time to time so you can see the DJI compared to the Ace Pro 2 in terms of audio. I literally prefer the one coming from the Ace Pro 2, but I can understand that you might have more than one camera. You might have well, maybe the Pocket 3, you might have some drones, and in this case you might have the DJI Action 2, the DJI Action 3, 4, whatever. And in this case, as an add-on, the Action 5 will be great because you have the same color profile on both cameras, on all of your cameras. And even if you want to shoot in D-Log, M, and then color grade, you will have a smoother kind of videos. And yeah, that's why it's a personal preference. If it's your first purchase, honestly, I'd go with the Ace Pro 2. And you might say that the focus distance is not as short as the Action 5 Pro. So now I'm at about maybe 40 centimeters, something like that. If I get so close, of course, that won't be in focus, but that will add lots of distortion. I talked about that in another video, and it's up to you which one you prefer, you know. When I vlog, I try to have the camera a little bit further away, maybe 40-50 centimeters away. That's the best. And to be honest, I really love these DJI Mic 2s and the DJI Mic Mini that is just released, and I'll be testing it very soon as well. But you know, having the freedom to go out with a camera without any mic and to be able to vlog and talk to it at 50 centimeters away, this is perfect. And this is something that no other camera have done it before. Maybe on the Sony cameras we have decent audio, decent mics on the cameras, but that's it, you know. And Insta360 made a huge development on this part to make it the best in its category when it comes to mic and to audio. Of course, both cameras have their weaknesses. For example, you might say that we have like the halos over the edges on the DJI Action 5 Pro. I wish that we can have that HDR mode that we can toggle on and off, and I really asked DJI teams to work on this, and I have something to tell you concerning this one, but maybe in another video. And on the other side, you might say that the clouds are not so sharp or not so clear on the Action 5 Pro. Well, again, it's a matter of preference. If you prefer to have a close focus distance, then it's normal not to have the infinity in focus, you know. So this is physics. So you cannot have both in exact sharpness. That's something that you have to know, that you have to be aware of. You cannot compare every single piece of the image from one camera to another, because it's impossible. On the Ace Pro 2 they prefer to have the focus distance a little bit further away, but having everything behind in focus. It's a matter of few centimeters, it's not a huge deal in the close focus distance. But on the DJI they preferred the short focus distance, but the infinity is not totally in focus. So once again, it's a matter of preference. So once again, these cameras are meant to be used for fun and are meant to be used just to save some memories and not to be like worried about all the aspects of the cameras. I know that whenever we pay some money to get a product, we expect it to be the best in the market, the best of its category, but these cameras are better than the previous generation in lots of cases, especially for the Ace Pro 2. For the Action 5 Pro we have better low light, and we have that mic 2 that we can connect now, two of them to the camera. We have lots of improvements as well, we have better battery and so on. But yeah, these two cameras are great options. If you want to get a camera, then you won't go wrong with any of these two. It depends on your personal preference. What I'm trying to do is to show you these cameras in different conditions, in the snow, in the woods, on the streets, in low light, in daylight, in the fog, so you can make your own decision which one you like the most. And now we are comparing, if we can say that, the third or the fourth firmware of the Action 5 Pro, and there is one upcoming firmware, by the way, on which I have made some integration. Yeah, so just wait for that, we'll talk about it in another video. But on the Ace Pro 2 it's still the first firmware. And by the way, I've been checking the affiliate sales of the Ace Pro 2 because lots of you are asking where is my unit and so on, and I noticed that lots of orders were already shipped, whether from October or even orders from November. So as I said, the camera started to ship again, and voila, now, by the way, the temperature outside is -5, just to keep you informed about the real conditions here. It started to snow just before I went out, that's why I decided to get my cameras and go out for a walk. But it's so cold, and I didn't have any fog issue on the camera, and that's why I'm shooting in 4K 60, trying to stress it a little bit more to maybe to encounter this issue. But on my unit I don't have this issue at all. I might understand that some of you had this issue, and in this case you'd better contact Insta360 in order to support you, in order to help you find a solution for that. The same goes for Action 5 Pro. If you have issues with leaks because of the USB-C door, then of course you have to contact DJI. I don't know why I see people blaming me about these two. You know, if my units are good, why I have to throw stones on the brands, you know? It's not because I got this camera for free or that lens for free that I'm not throwing stones, but I'm trying to showcase the product as it is. If I had issues with them, of course I would have mentioned it. And by the way, in few days I'll be testing the FOV boost lens for the DJI Action 5 Pro. I hope I can try it on the bike if the weather turns out to be any better. And I'll be testing also lots of other stuff on my channel. I hope, by the way, that you checked all the Black Friday videos that I made, because during this period of the year you can get huge discounts on lots of stuff. Of course you cannot have discounts on the Action 5 Pro or the Ace Pro 2, and that's very normal. These are two new products from these two brands, and I'm sure they won't put them on sale during this period of the year, but you can get some other products at a nice discounts. For example, the X4, the 360 camera from Insta360 is on sale, the Action 4 is on sale, the Mini 4 Pro, the drone, is on sale, and you can see lots of other stuff that are already on sale for this Black Friday event. So yeah, that's it for today. I have to go back home to stay in the warmth and to record some other videos. I hope you enjoyed it. If you find it helpful, don't forget to hit like, to subscribe, and to ring the bell so you won't miss any upcoming posts on my channel. Thanks for watching. Ciao for now.